Boy, Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So this is a prime example of what I was talking about when I said bloggers is out here getting people killed, man, and setting people up to get killed in this young dog situation because they being reckless, throwing people under the bus, who the police not throwing under the bus, who his associates not throwing under the bus, who his family members not throwing under the bus. And yet you got these people, these bloggers, who strangers of the situation, don't know none of these people personally, just putting faces out here and throwing them under the bus. Like this situation right here. This is a prime example of what I mean. Now, this brother name is I Got the Sauce. Now, let me just show you just how brothers not reasoning and they being very reckless in what they doing and literally not caring about the lives and people they putting on Front Street, going off assumptions that, again, the cops ain't even using, this man family members ain't even using, his associates ain't even using. Pay attention to something as simple as this, but how dangerous this can be when you actually got people who taking their word at face value. And it's like y'all putting cables on people to actually carry out orders to kill people just on the strength of assumptions. That's not right. That's not good at all. That's terrible. And anybody that's out there doing that, shame on you. Shame on you. And what you putting out there to happen to somebody else, you need to be careful because God will see that it happened to you. And that's what y'all don't get. That's dangerous. You shouldn't do no things like that. A lot of y'all running out of content and y'all trying to milk this young Dolph and get anything out of it you can get out of it because it's drawing attraction. But it's wrong. Let's watch this video and let's break it down. And this is what I mean by black people is terrible. We just so conditioned and terrible to hating one another. Then you got people always try to act like they real. Always try to act like they for brothers and sisters. When in reality, they just as messy. They just as tacky. They just as tacky and messy. Let's listen to this. Watch this, brothers and sisters.
What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back with another reaction, man. Okay, so today's video, we about to react to this, man. Like I said in my last stream, man, this cookie store has something to do with this Dolph situation, man. They played a big part in this, man. If y'all don't know.
Okay, listen to what he said. So he's speaking as though he's speaking facts. This cookie place has something to do with young Dolph's death. They played a big part in his death. This is what he just said. Again, the cops not even saying that. His family and associates ain't even saying that. But he's saying this. Even though they showing footage of young Dolph just before he get killed, leaving the gas station. So how did cookie store got something to do with this man's death? And they probably don't even know he on the way there. They probably don't even know that. It's showing that this man, they showing on the internet where this man probably had been followed from the gas station just moments before being killed at the cookie store, that he was being trailed, allegedly. But yet you want to just put as face value, no, this page has something to do with it. Didn't even go even further. And this is why this is sad. This part, look, let's just listen. We're not using common sense. Keep in mind, the most crucial person in this young Dolph shooting is the guy who is said to have been sitting next to him in the car that fired back at the shooters, or because nobody really know the truth yet, because he have yet to speak and tell what's going on. I'm pretty sure he may have spoke to the family and his homies and partners, so they aware of things. But the streets and people who not connected is everywhere, like chickens with their head off, wanting to get involved in some type of way. This is entirely different. But let's look at this. So, he have yet to speak and give any account on what happened that day. And he is the most crucial person, one of them, the most crucial person in this whole situation. Young Dolph associate who was with him that's on camera firing back at the gunmen as they pulling away after gunning down Young Dolph. He is the most crucial person in this whole situation right now. And he have yet to speak and say anything. But according to him, he's saying at face value as facts, the cookie shop has something to do with this man's death. Let's listen to what his reasons is. And watch this. Watch what I mean by like, this just ain't, this not right, little bro. Whoever you is, little bro, this ain't right, man, at all.
Know what's going on, man. Make sure y'all go watch my live stream from yesterday. I was giving out a lot of points, you know what I'm saying, a lot of facts in that live stream, man. Go watch that live stream right now. But if you're already watching, man, let's get into this reaction, bro. We about to see, because I never watched this interview, you feel me? This is my first time watching it. Let me go ahead and start my screen record. Hold on, y'all. And like I said, the Media's this is the cookie store daughter. This is her daughter talking, you feel me? Is rumors saying that she is a stripper, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know how strippers is, man. They like to set up people, they just thirsty for money. That's basically what a stripper is, man.
So according to him, he said rumors has it that this girl is a stripper. She stripped for money. And y'all know strippers do anything for money. They like setting people up for money. You see the narrative? So according to him, any woman that's a stripper is automatically known for setting niggas up because they'll do anything for money. Things like this, bro, that is not true. That is not true, and this is not factual. And I know a lot of strippers who don't even do that type of stuff. So this is not true. Why would you paint that narrative to make it fit what you want it to mean based upon what you out here putting in blogs? So because this woman is a stripper and her mother owned a cookie shop, she orchestrated this whole thing, even though they are getting all type of free publicity and business from Young Dolph's presence, even being associated with a cookie store. That he been coming in every time he come to Memphis. This is the place he stop at. This is the place he making his business to check out every time he in Memphis. So all that business, all that promotion of his name being tied into them, they gonna just destroy that and just mess up all that. And these people got more than one store. I guess, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Come on, that's terrible. Let's listen to some more of this.
Man, a go-getter. They will set you up. A stripper will do anything for some money, y'all. That's what y'all gotta understand, man. So I'm hearing that she's rumors going around saying that she is a stripper, man. You know what I'm saying? But we finna react to this shit, man.
So anything for money. Well, it's apparently some bloggers will do anything for money too. They don't matter. It don't matter what they say, what they put out here, who they throw under the bus, what lie did they say. So apparently, a lot of bloggers are doing for money too. As long as I can get some subscribers, some followers to build my channel, that I can get YouTube checks. Guess what? I'm no different than a stripper neither. A stripper sell their ass, I sell my soul. So that's no different neither then. No facts at all. All speculation.
Y'all hit that like button right now, man. Also, click that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, man. Let's get into this shit. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments too.
We just got a phone call from my dad. He was in the store. He's one of the owners. And he just told us that somebody was shot. We didn't know who it was at first. You know, we was just like, okay, I thought it was.
You wanna know how she capping? She said she got a phone call from her dad, and he said somebody shot. So you mean to your dad pulled up to the cookie store and automatically called you? Somebody literally just got shot in front of this dude. So he pulled out his phone, and you the first person that he called. And oh my God, bro. So he didn't see Dolph Court. Like I said in my life, so he didn't see Dolph Court. He didn't see Dolph on the ground.
Okay. Well, again, how don't that make sense if that's her father? If that's her father and that's his place of business, and a person was just gunned down in their store, he calling his family first because he know it's going to hit the news. He know that the police is involved and ready and think. So you're going to call your family first before it hit the news so that they won't think that maybe her father or mother is gunned down. If your mother and father own a store, somebody get gunned down in the store, you already know the police and camera crew and news people finna come. So before you can see it anywhere, you're going to reach out to your immediate family first and let them know, like, hey, there was just a shooting in here. We okay. Your mom okay. I'm okay. But somebody lost their life. So when it hit the news and stuff, at least your family know, like, yeah, I know about it, but don't panic, y'all, because pops and mama and them okay, but somebody did get shot in there. That's protocol. That's what you would do. What do you mean? Yes, this one of the first person call. I'm gonna call my kids first. If you're a father, and who the first person you gonna call if something like this happens? Your children, if you got any. What do you mean? How this don't make sense, little bro? That make a lot of sense. So come on, man. What do you mean? You the first one he called? Yes. If me and your mama right here, the next thing is our kids. And then you want to get your kids' head up because you may not even know the history of what led to this. You don't know when something like this happened. Everybody looking for questions and answers. So you're going to make sure your kids on point. Like, look, it was just a shooting here. Me and your mama okay, but somebody lost their life. I don't know what's going on, but watch yourself out there. What do you mean? How does it don't make sense? Come on, man.
Now, a lot of people saying that Dolph got shot inside the cookie store, but his body was, you know what I'm saying? You can still see his body through, you know what I'm saying, through the window and stuff like that.
Now, right there, a lot of people saying, now they saying he got shot in the cookie shop. Again, what's bad about saying this type of stuff is, again, the police not even saying things like that. And this is what I mean by when you got so many brothers who don't know nothing and unprofessional, don't know. These people dealing this professionally wise. They can go in there and look at the body, see what angle he was shot from, how he fell. They got all type of things that they do, and they steady advancing year by year. How you saw CSI, all them cop show where they could tell the angle, the shooting, where the gunfire came from, what angle it was hit, what time he got shot, what time he died. How they could break all that down. All that down. They ain't doing no nigga stuff. They could break all that down. And keep in mind, the number one person in this who could actually bring clarity to all of this is the guy who was actually shooting back, that was with young Dolph, who have yet to drop a statement that we know about, that's public, and the shooters themselves. So all that speculation, oh, he had to be hit first. The cops would have said that. The cops would have been doing that. But no, none of these people ain't even being bought in or even looked at as being connected with this. And they professionally is there with the body. They ain't got some of these little weak pictures that we got where you showing the Makita's cookie store and a broken window and an arm hanging out. No, they actually inside the place with the body, can turn it over, look at it, see it, go over where the angle was, where the windows were. They see all that. We ain't going off none of that. We going by a broken window at the bottom with an arm. They got more than that. They got more evidence than us. They got more than all that. Come on now. Yeah, people saying he was shot in the store. So now y'all want to get everybody in Makita's cookies killed by some street dudes who don't know don't know no better, but looking at your blog and saying, "Oh yeah, let's go ride on Makita's cookies." Or let's go get her daughter. Yeah, she knew something about it. This is terrible. And you just putting people's faces out here who the cops ain't even questioning, who the cops ain't even bringing in. Neither his family, neither his close associates. And remember, I'm pretty sure they talked to young Dolph gunmen, the gun guy who was firing back by now. I'm pretty sure by now, young Dolph family, not only the police, but also his homies and partners, talked to whoever that guy was that was with them with the dreads that was firing back at the getaway car. I'm pretty sure they all talked to him, and I'm pretty sure he gave them everything that they needed to know. But no, because the streets don't know about it, and because the streets ain't heard about it, nah, that's not good enough. And y'all throwing people under the bus, man. This ain't right, little bro. I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling you what God loves. This ain't right, man.
You know, one of the employees, so we was kind of distraught at the time. But you know, we heard my cousin in the background. You know, he was just basically like, "Man, he gone. Somebody shot him."
Now I noticed that she's smiling. You can tell that she's smiling. She's grinning a little bit as she's doing this interview. I can read through people very, very well, bro.
Now he accused her of grinning and smiling. So he want us to see that she not affected by this. So because she ain't affected by it, she definitely has something to do about it. Even though she may not even know this guy personally to shed a tear, to even care to some degree, if you don't really know somebody. But we know that it's sad. But even and some people don't even be sad about this. It's out in this day and age. People ain't even sad about brothers getting killed, sisters getting killed, setting people up, not setting people up. Brothers don't even care about that. Brothers don't even care about that. Ain't this the era we live in where we shame the dead, we mock the dead, we laugh and ridicule, hate and despise the dead, was leading to so many deaths? Ain't this it? This is exactly it. This ain't no different. Come on, little bro. How you don't see what you doing, man? He look young. What are you about? Look like you're about 17, 18 years old, 19 years old. Look young, but he reckless, saying a lot of stuff and just throwing people under the bus because you know it's going to get views. Hold on. Let me just show you something else that's dangerous about this. How many views is on this? Let me see something. This brother got 755,000 views on this, almost 1 million. So in his mind, I guarantee you, he looking at the numbers. So he figured he got to keep feeding his subscribers with stuff like this because this is what they looking into. But then let's look at the title of what he titled this though. Let's see the title. Young Dolph set up. Young Dolph set up. Let's look at this. Young Dolph set up by Makita's cookie store daughter. You see this? He putting this out as facts. This is a fact. Their daughter set him up. And you speaking to almost 1 million people. So what, you know the internet is full of weirdos and crazy people? Come on now. Come on now. That's terrible. Because you say, look at her talking. Look like she want to grin. Was that a smirk I saw? Did she slightly smile? Did she chuckle? Oh, she had something to do with it. Why would her father call her? Like, why would she be the first person her father called? That's his daughter. It's their business. He owned the place. Once it hit the news, if you don't call, she gonna be, well, y'all okay there? Yeah, we okay. So the sensible thing to do is to call your children when your place of business just got shot up and they know that y'all up inside there. How you don't get that? But then again, I said, look at him. He looked like 17, 18, 19 years old. So it's a lot of things in life he ain't hip to. That's terrible though, man. Let's listen to some more.
It's like she's oh my God, bro. It's like she's trying to hide something. You feel me? Like just look at her. Just look at her. Take a good look at her, y'all. Y'all don't see that little smile on her face?
Look at her. She looked like she trying to hide something. So now he's omniscient, like God. I mean, all-knowing. So he have this superpower where he able to look at her and tell she had to be involved because of look on her face. Because of a look on her face. He said, look at her. She hiding something. Is you kidding me? And you putting this woman out here to get killed. You putting this woman out here to be killed, little bro. You can't say for a fact you know that what you saying is true. You couldn't bet your life on it. If she was on the other foot and a person who really knew the truth had a gun to your head and put it to your head and said, if you tell me did she have something to do with this? Because I know who really had something to do with this. If you believe she had something to do with this, say she did. But if you're wrong, I'm blowing your brains out. And I know who had to do with this because I know I got all the facts and truth. So your life is on the line right now. Are you willing to gamble on your life that this woman had something to do with this man's death? I guarantee you he wouldn't say yeah. Not when it's your life now. But look how cheap you think of somebody else's life. How you can just volunteer it to the internet, to over almost 1 million people, to just say, okay, y'all, this is her. This is her family. This is her face. There she is. Do whatsoever y'all want to do. Now you putting her out there for somebody, some stranger who she don't know, who could just trust and believe that you are a reliable source, who know what you're talking about to execute and murder this girl. Our son, that ain't even true. And you seeing people in Memphis getting gunned down for having any little idea or involvement in this in any type of way from both sides. You be so reckless like that, little bro. How could you be so reckless like this, man?
Y'all don't see that little like, bro. It's deep. It's shit deep into this, bro.
And I'm like, who gone? You know, we just trying to figure out what was going on. And then you can hear my dad, you know, he was just like, stay with me, dog. Just stay with me, bro. You know, he kept saying it. So that's when we was like, okay, it was dog. So it was kind of.
What? Did y'all see what this girl? She said her dad was like, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Then she said, okay, it was Dolph. Like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me.
Just because it doesn't make sense to you don't mean that it's not true. It don't have to make sense for you for it not to be true. It don't. And then everybody ain't too comfortable with getting in front of cameras and things like this. The girl wasn't there at all. The girl wasn't there at all. Come on now. She wasn't even there at all. So you gonna place her there? So you just gonna place her there. You saying she set him up as though she knew he was finna go get some cookies. As though she knew he was finna leave the gas station and go get some cookies. When they saying that his mother requested that he pick up some cookies from her, for her. So how do everybody know he on the way to go get some cookies that his mama told him, requested him to go pick some up for her? This is what's coming out of his circle of what they saying his mama said. So how she know about it? So all them just knowing he about to pull up any minute now to get some cookies. Come on, man. When they saying earlier he had been followed or allegedly being trailed from the gas station to the cookie shop. So this don't back up your story, little bro. But yet you still got her face out here as being the one who did it. You still got her name under here being the one who did it. You still got the Makita cookie people as though they did it. And these facts ain't even out on these people like this, bro. So that's not good. Speak what you know. Speak what is true.
Oh my God.
It was real fast. He said it was my dad was just like he was
real fast. My daddy said it was just fast and quick. So they, oh my God. So it was just so fast, huh?
Everybody know it was fast and quick. You even know it was fast and quick. Everybody know that. That's something that nobody can deny. That it was fast and quick. That's all over the internet. Yes, it was fast and quick. Why you think there still haven't been an arrest yet? It was just that fast and quick that man lost his life like that. And you're not being sympathetic to his death. You're not being sympathetic to his people. You're not being sympathetic to his supporters. And you're not being sympathetic to your supporters. Because it's like you just want to feed whatever it is you think that they will listen to continue to bring traffic to your channel. Come on, man.
It was some fast money, huh? Y'all wanted that fast money, didn't y'all? Like, man, these people, they got something to do with that.
It was a real quick situation. So we real hurt by it. He was a real.
She lying. They not really hurt by it. If y'all really hurt by it, why did y'all open back up 3 days later? Why did y'all start a fundraiser?
So according to him, they not hurt because they opened back up 3 days later. And they started a fundraiser. That don't even make no sense. Life goes on and you still got to operate and run a business. That man lost his life. He wasn't related to them at all. He was a respected customer who they enjoy coming in that bought them good business. He died and lost his life. What they did was shut down their stores. They had another store that was open down some other place, downtown somewhere, I believe, another place. They had more than one store. So they shut that one down. Then they opened back up the other one. You still have to take care of business. You still got bills to pay. Young Dolph and them family already rich and loaded and taken care of. I don't know the position of these people, but any business would do that. I know people that got killed in front of the corner store, and the corner store was open the next day. So you blaming them for shutting down for 3 days? 3 days? And then starting a fundraiser for their business that was shot up? Come on, you're not being realistic, brother. That's not being realistic.
For $75,000.
Go back a little bit.
3 days later. Why did y'all start a fundraiser for $75,000? Come on now. Why did that place get boarded up so quick? Oh my God.
Why did that place, see, listen at that. And he's speaking like it's face value. He said, why did they place get boarded up so quick? Because the windows were shot out and it's a crime scene. It's supposed to be boarded up. You're supposed to not leave it boarded up so that people can come in and ramshack and loot the place. You're supposed to board it up. Same way when the police hit the dope house. Then when they get everybody out, they board it up. Any other business that get its windows shot out, they board it right up. It's a crime scene. It didn't just get boarded up right away. After the police was done with getting all the information and evidence they needed out of that, then they boarded it up. Like, look, bro, I don't get how you speaking like this making sense and this some real stuff you popping when it's not. When it's not.
$1,000. Come on now. Why did that place get boarded up so quick? Oh my God, bro. Shit is not adding up, man. Shit is not adding up. Once again, she's smiling.
All the time, you know.
She's smiling.
Memphis, McHugh was one of his stops, you know. So it's really turning us down a little bit. We pray for the family, you know. It's a senseless tragedy. We just really want them to know that we back 100%, and
she playing her role so good though, but she's smiling. She's smiling. Y'all can see the smile on her face. But what y'all not understanding is that this girl is a stripper. She is a stripper. She might have set all that up.
Now she might could have set all this up. Now she might could have set all this up. Wait. Now let's look at the title. Young Dolph set up by Makita's cookie store daughter. Now he says she might could have set all this up. Don't you get it? You don't see it? You putting this girl out here as being the one that set him up to get killed. Then you saying in the video she might have at the expense of her life. Bro, that's careless as hell. That's reckless as hell. That's out of pocket, dog. That's out of pocket. You wouldn't want nobody to do your family like that. You wouldn't want nobody to do your mama like that. You wouldn't want nobody to do your sister, your niece like that. Come on, y'all. That ain't reckless. That's not out of pocket. She might have. Might have? When why you putting it out here facts and face value, putting her face out there, then you call yourself breaking it down when you ain't even breaking nothing down. Everything you saying sound crazy. Look at her. Look at her smirk. She looked like she want to smile. She hiding something. She wasn't even there. She wasn't even there. She got the call from her father telling her what just happened at their place of business so that she could know that they are okay as a family and for her to be careful while she out there. You making it seem like her father called on some, yeah, it's done. We took care of that. No, this reckless. And like I said, you're not being sympathetic to young Dolph's family. You're not being sympathetic to his supporters. You're not being sympathetic to your supporters, and you're not being sympathetic to these people and their family. And you putting them out there as though this is the facts. When you know this not a fact, you just said it out of your own mouth. She might have something to do with it. Along with the other 20 and 30 people you have been putting out here saying they might have something to do with it. Come on, man. Our brothers getting people killed, man. And set up. And that ain't cool, dog. That ain't cool at all.
Just to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
really won't.
And according to him, because she's a stripper, she's no good, can't be trusted, set up anybody for the dollar, even though this girl wasn't even there at all. Nothing to plug her into this situation at all.
She might have set all that up just to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
Really won't. We really just wish this would stop, So it's really turning us down a little bit. We pray for the family, it's a senseless tragedy. We just really want them to know that we back 100%, and
she playing her role so good though, but she's smiling. She's smiling. Y'all can see the smile on her face. But what y'all not understanding is that this girl is a stripper. She is a stripper. She might have set all that up.
What we not understanding, y'all, is this girl is a stripper. What we're not understanding is this girl is a stripper that might have could have set all this up. So all strippers that strip to dance in the club is nothing but set up artists that set people up.
Just to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
really won't. We really just wish this would just stop. This is just too much.
Notice she was gonna say something and then she didn't say it because she didn't know what to say. Boom. She's not innocent, bro.
She's not innocent. She don't know what to say, but she volunteered to get on camera to give her condolences to the family, to say she wish stuff like this can stop. A person who is guilty, for the most part, even though it's a fooling people in this world, ain't volunteering to get on no camera. Ain't volunteering to get on no camera. If I'm guilty, I don't want to be seen at all in no type of way whatsoever. If I had any type of involvement, affiliation, I ain't trying to get on the news to talk to nobody, good or bad. If they don't know who I am, let's leave it that way. But according to him, she not innocent. She guilty. She was finna say something, but stopped. She didn't say it, even though she knows she on the news. So she was finna say something. What you finna say? She finna tell on herself, but then had to stop because she forgot she was on the news. She like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
She said, we just really want. Then she said something else.
She said, we want this to stop. We really want this to stop. She said, we feel bad about what happened to him. We support his family 100%. That's what she said. You leaving out all that.
Something totally different to what she was about to say.
To what she was about to say. That she didn't say. So now she was about to say something. Now she was about to smirk. Now she might have set him up. All these assumptions, all this speculation that holds no weight whatsoever in the court of law at all, but in the eye of public opinion, it do, and that's what's dangerous about this. In the eye of public opinion, it do. And that's what's so dangerous about this, that you can actually get somebody killed behind these actions.
Really want. Then she said something else. Something totally different to what she was about to say. She didn't say we want justice for Dolph. She didn't say, you know what I'm saying? She could have said anything than just what she said. Talking about, I just wish this stuff can just stop. Like, what the hell, bro? You didn't say, bro. They didn't, bro. This shit's not adding up yet.
So it's affecting our family now, because we do consider dog. You know, anytime you walk into there, you know, walk into my kids, you consider family.
You don't know, man. That's terrible, man. Y'all seen it, heard it with your own eye, man. I don't know. It's up to you. I just think it's bad. I think it's sad, and I think bloggers need to be responsible and careful of the things they saying and putting out there. There's so many of them out here. It's so many bloggers now coming up off this young dog situation to start their channels and things. And here's the thing, ain't nothing really wrong with that. It's just how you do things. It's how you do things. You know what I'm saying? And I think you should be respectable how you do things. You should be wise at how you do things and careful of what you putting out here. And careful of what you putting out here. You know what I'm saying? And have respect for life. Other lives, as you would want somebody to have respect for yours. You wouldn't want nobody out here putting your name to that man's death, knowing you ain't had nothing to do with it. And ain't no telling who may be listening that could pull up on them, ride down on them, or notice they face because you putting them out everywhere. So my word to all you brothers and sisters out here who watching this, and anybody that's heard this, don't be foolish. Don't be stupid. Don't let nobody put no cables on y'all. Please don't let nobody put no cables on y'all. Be humble. Be patient. Allow the police to do their job. This thing will be brought to justice. Again, remember, the number one person who voices mean a lot, and I'm pretty sure the police spoke to all these people. The one who's with Young Dolph, his voice, he's the number one person to know everything. He know what was being said in the car when Young Dolph got out of the car. So he know more than anybody as far as like the whole scenario, because he know what nobody else know, heard, or seen when he was with Young Dolph. Okay, and he haven't released the statement at all yet. So I don't see how brothers just so right out here, because Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. That don't even sound right at all. So with that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours.